don't know. It was weird. Like, so. Fuck!
What was
Call
that?
y'all
You
right
okay?
now. Oh, fuck.
What was that?
Fuck. I'm gonna take somebody.
You okay?
What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another video. Now, I know this topic came out about a month ago, but recently some new information has been dropped, and I wanted to talk about it. So, this is Tanisha McCarty, aka the bulldozing TikToker Tea Time. About a month ago, she was involved in an accident where she ran over this man right here, Darren Lucas. Now, not only did she hit him, but in the accident, his wounds were so severe that he was later pronounced dead at the hospital. And there's been a lot of uproar about this because people believe that, she should have been locked up in jail immediately afterwards, and she wasn't. So there was a lot of outrage, and people out there, kind of like me, agree that she should have been not only locked up, but put underneath the jail because she was live streaming and not paying attention to the road. It was her complete negligence that led to the death of Darren Lucas.
Start off by saying this. I'm a prison abolitionist, but the lady that kills that man while driving and live streaming on TikTok should be charged with negligent homicide and endangering the lives of children. And this isn't like the majority of cases we criminalize in the United States. This isn't somebody who made a mistake. This isn't criminalizing poverty. This is somebody who killed somebody while doing something objectively stupid. It's become so normal to film yourself while you drive or just use your phone while you drive. I don't know what needs to happen for people to stop doing that. Driving is the most dangerous thing we do throughout our lives. The fact that you're pushing this giant metal missile down the road with your kids in the back and not paying attention is criminal. And this isn't something you can blame on anybody else. This is not a failure of the system. Everybody who drives a car knows exactly how dangerous it is.
And I completely agree with his statements because not only did you kill a man, an innocent man that was just on his way home from work, trying to make it home to his family, but from the video you can hear a child in the back seat. So that's child endangerment. Those are both felonies right there in themselves. Then to add on, you were live streaming while driving, also using the green screen filter on TikTok to bypass the AI function that is built in to disable creators from doing exactly what you were doing. I mean, how much more guilty can you get in the terms of being negligent while driving? Now, as if killing a man with your car while live streaming wasn't bad enough, after the accident, Tanisha had the audacity to go to social media and tell her fans that she would be taking a mental health leave and begging them to send her donations.
Y'all, my Cash App up there if y'all want to support while I'm on mental leave. I don't like asking y'all for shit. But if y'all find it in y'all heart, and y'all wanna support, my Cash App is right there. Y'all already know me, right? So y'all know if my mind isn't in full capacity, it's hard for me to host lives. I won't really be here long. I won't be on live until my mind is on full capacity. So just allow me that, y'all. Because I want y'all to have want y'all to be able to have the part of me, what I'm saying, where, I'm not distracted or anything like that.
I mean, the audacity is crazy. I mean, I get the fact that you want to take a mental leave because after killing somebody, who wouldn't be shook up about it? I mean, I'd be looking at her pretty weird if she wasn't shook up about it. But to then ask your fans for donations, that's wild. I mean, if she was planning on using her platform to receive donations and then give them to the family of Darren Lucas, I could respect that. But she never made any comment about that in that clip. So it's just wild that she would ask for donations. And speaking of donations, the Lake County community, and more specifically the Torres Fresh Market, is also asking for donations for the family and to help with funeral expenses. They talk about his tragic passing and his untimely death, also highlighting that Darren was a kind, friendly, funny, and hardworking man who brightened everyone's day at Torres Fresh Market. Now, after seeing the clip of Tanisha begging her fans for donations and saying that she was going to take a mental health leave, it really kind of shocked me that it seemed like she was playing the victim, especially after seeing this next clip where she basically says that she hates those kind of people that play the victim after getting caught up in the consequences of committing crimes, especially stupid crimes like this one that could have been avoided.
See, y'all like victims. Y'all like victims and y'all like feeling sorry for people. And I feel sorry for the people that like feeling sorry for people because motherfuckers ain't gonna never grow and evolve with people like y'all that sits there and like the people to victims so you can rub their back and feel bad for them and help them get clout off of the shit that they do. I don't move like that. I don't think like that. Y'all like victims.
So you see, it's kind of crazy that she's playing the victim now after seeing that clip, but it really doesn't shock me because this is also the same woman that basically became viral for talking about being a side chick. I mean, it's kind of crazy to glorify being a woman that a man doesn't want, but that's her choice. In this next clip, she basically describes what drove her to make content and how she really became viral.
I have Miss Tea Time here. Not only is she an internet sensation on TikTok, but she is also an author, an entrepreneur, a mom. Miss Tea Time, aka Miss Tynesha, the author. How are you?
I'm good. How you doing, girl? Went into the TikTok journey. It was like preparation for me to be in front of, because I had already got a vision. You know, when our job, where we used to work, we had COVID happened, and we were off work. And God has shown me a vision that I'm going to be speaking in front of a lot of people.
I don't think God told her the audience would be a jury of her peers. That's pretty funny.
And I'm like, I'm not going to be speaking in front of a lot of people. I don't even like talking in front of people. But that was like the vision that I had gotten. And then those things started to occur where I knew he was getting me ready for a platform much bigger than I could imagine.
Again, I don't think that vision showed her that platform was going to be a stand in a courtroom.
So did you start with like the videos, or how was your transition from videos to going live?
Here I was, girl. I was starting with my poetry, right? I'm doing like short. I was getting into it too, like I paced the floor saying, you know, like I was really getting into it, and I wasn't getting no traction. And me and my ex, baby mama, was getting into it. And we were subliminally going back and forth. Nobody knew but us that we were subliminally going. Yeah, we were going back and forth subliminally. And this heifer called me a side chick. Now, mind you, I wasn't his side chick or anything like that. So I made a video like about side chicks. And I'm like, if y'all don't know what side chicks is, let me tell you what it is. And I did a whole video about side chicks, and that mug went viral.
So you can kind of see where her morals are lying. And I know she said that she had a vision from God, that she was supposed to be on social media and create a platform, but her actions speak a lot different to what she's saying. You know what I mean? So she's kind of contradicting herself. But the fact that she was still out and walking around after the accident, able to put this stuff onto social media, a lot of people were in an uproar, but then it finally happened. After a couple weeks, Tynesha was arrested pending felony charges.
Felony charges have been filed against a TikToker accused of live streaming on social media at the time of a fatal accident. The Zion Police Department identified the woman as Tynesha McCarty-Roten. A mugshot was not immediately available, but this is a picture of the victim, 59-year-old Darren Lucas. According to a press release, on November 3rd, she was driving and live streaming herself on TikTok when she struck and killed Lucas, who was crossing the street. She remained at the scene and cooperated with officers. After the incident, police received tips from the public regarding a TikTok video allegedly showing McCarty-Roten live streaming behind the wheel before suddenly screaming and claiming to have hit someone. She was arrested on Tuesday.
Now, some of you may be saying, hell yeah, justice for Darren. But for right now, that moment seems short-lived because just days after she was arrested, there was an article released stating that a woman accused of live streaming herself on TikTok while driving as she struck and killed a man walking in the north suburbs has now been released from custody after she was initially ordered to remain detained, according to court records. Tynesha Wharton was arrested Tuesday and is facing charges in the deadly November crash, the Lake County Sheriff's Office said. It then goes on to say that McCartney-Wharton's charges include reckless homicide and aggravated use of an electronic communication device. The suspect was ordered to be held in custody pending her trial. However, after a preliminary hearing Friday, she was released from custody on conditions, according to court records.
The driver accused of killing a pedestrian while live streaming has been released from custody. Tynesha McCarty-Roten was allegedly streaming on TikTok when she ran a red light and struck Darren Lucas. This happened back on November 3rd at Sheridan Road and 33rd Street in North Suburban Zion. McCarty-Roten was released with conditions by a Lake County judge at today's preliminary hearing. She is facing several charges, including reckless homicide, and is due back in court on January 27th.
Like I said, I don't know why they would let that woman out, especially after being negligent and killing a person, but they did, and we can only hope that justice is served in January on the 27th. If so, and there's any more information dropped in between then and now, I might make another video just to give you an update. If so, if you would like another video, hit that subscribe button, like, and leave a comment. Peace.